How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope this finds you well. Move this camera just a little bit. I'm asking what you're manifesting right now. What's the strongest energy for Aquarius? And I have your manifestation candle burning. I'm seeing the Magician. Some of you are carrying a lot right now, the weight of the world on your shoulders. And Spirit says you're only supposed to be carrying one wand, not all of them. You've got a lot of passions, a lot of things to do. I'm seeing someone like in college taking a heavy load, like just working and doing a lot. Wow, okay, I'll take them. So this is how it came out for you. The Three of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. And the stack that came out is this. The Ten of Cups, the Sun, Strength, the King of Pentacles, very good energy, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles. Aquarius, this is beautiful. This is new beginnings. This is money is good. Money is coming in from you making good decisions, being focused on your work, being enlightened, following your intuitive hunches. We just, it's reminding me of, this is kind of strange. And my daughter's watching Mario Brothers right now, so I'm sorry, that's really loud. Legally Blonde, the movie. I know this is weird. But there's a part where she goes to Harvard, right? And she was studying fashion and everything before. But then she's like, no, I'm going to study law. And then she goes over there and she's very different, right? She moves to Boston from Los Angeles. And everybody's making fun of her. You know, she's the brightest in the room in personality and clothes and spirit. And she gets put down and she's just like, why am I here? What am I doing? Why did I make this decision? But she keeps with her strength, right? And her optimism and the love of her family. Like nothing has changed, right? Back home in Los Angeles, everything is wonderful and sunny and everybody's like, come home, we're getting married, you know, all these good things are happening. That love is still there, just tiding her over. She's making a decision about her life. She's building on that decision to study law and you know, and she's like, I'm proving it to myself. And I mean, her ambition was to get her love back, but then she realized, I'm really good at this. She honors, I follow my people. She's very classy and good about it. And, you know, that's what the Hermit does, following your inner light. And she's very focused and she's, you know, surprisingly really good at being a lawyer. That's what this is reminding me of. I don't know what that has to do with you, Aquarius. But it's that sticking through it, through the hard stuff, right? And getting to the grapes on the vine, because grapes are hard to grow. You see all the grapes and you know, he's always my Dolce & Gabbana guy because his dress is so amazing, or his robe. God, that's so freaking loud. I hope that doesn't I hope that doesn't bleed in. But what was I saying? That caught my attention. So something could be catching your attention. And again, just keeping the strength to keep coming back to your higher self, to tapping back into your inner guru, the quietude within and continuing on with your work. Grapes, and how tough it is to grow grapes. And the strength that goes into building castles and castles in the sky, Jimi Hendrix. Anything, to building anything, right? You really have to put your back into it. You have to have a lot of strength, optimism, and belief in yourself. And it's so good for you to have a strong foundation. So you're manifesting joyful money is what I heard. Joyful money, strength in the middle, because I feel like that's what this is. I mean, and this is just the way the cards came out. Yeah, it's even like the Hermit is like looking at the King of Pentacles. He's almost looking at that pinnacle, or shining the light on that pinnacle. And then this, he's studying the pinnacle, right? But you're doing so much, right? But that's the work. That's the strength. Is you carrying a lot. And in comes this blessing, this opportunity from out of the blue. This is a divine opportunity. This is like the Ace of Cups. So it's saying to stay open to this opportunity. Stay open to anything, because it's not, may not look the way you thought it was. It might feel like not a big thing, but it is. It's more like you just may not see it. And here it's symbolic to this 3 here that he's studying, and the 3 here that he's in grief over. But look, there's 2 here. Your cups, look at all the 10 of cups here, you know, like your cups just keep growing, more and more things to be happy about. The 2 of cups with the 9 of cups. This is a wish come true. This is a dream come true. This is the genie of whatever you've been asking for, whatever makes you happy. Your wish is granted. But it's, with this card, it's saying, hey, you've got to get out of this energy, this darkness, and focus on what does make you happy. So it's like when you put your attention on green cars, you see green cars everywhere. You're putting your attention on this sadness, this grief, and say, no. Put your attention on these 2 of Cups, on the green cars, right? These things that make you happy. So they multiply. So more and more come in. Here's more green cars, whatever you're asking for. But instead, like some of you or someone around you is really focused on this heavy burden on your shoulders, right? This grief, this, whatever this is. But what's cool about this card is that he's really close to putting this burden down, mentally, physically, and then he can build and do as he wishes, right? You turn your lessons into wisdom. And that's what that is also saying with that 6 of Swords. You're moving out of this energy, and you will accept this blessing, this Ace of Cups coming in, which could be love. It could be this 10 of Cups. It could be a life partner, a King of Pentacles. It could be the job of your dreams. It could be the promotion you've been wanting, right? Here is the 3 of Pentacles, which is you're being looked up to for at work or for what you do. You're being seen and you're being held up. You're stepping up. This is also about having more fun and doing what you enjoy, even if you didn't have an audience, because the audience will come. and they're going to ask you about it. 3 is the number of manifestation. It's like the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. It's when 2 come together to make 1, right? Temperance and the 10 of Pentacles. The 3 turns into the 10 with this cup that comes in. So you could be getting a job offer. You could be meeting the love of your life. It could be both. But this is the end of heartache here. There's the Emperor. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a water sign, a Virgo, a Leo. Definitely a Leo here. There's some Leo energy. You could have that in your chart. Something you love that could have broken your heart in the past, or someone's coming from healing, after healing a broken heart. They're coming towards you to see these 2 of Cups. Love, devotion, family. All right, let's see. 1143. 10 of Cups, please, for Aquarius. For some of you, it's 2 things. Let's see, 10 of Cups. Could be 3, I don't know. You know your situation. 10 of Cups for Aquarius. Blessings to all. The easiest explanation. They understand, I understand. For the highest good, baby. For the highest good. Okay, so we're going to start with what came out first. The Chariot and the Tower. Success, victory. Bam, all of a sudden something crumbles to the ground. But here, this Chariot, she's looking back. You see her face? It says this way or that way. Someone's made a choice to go in a direction and move forward and away from something that's just crumbled, metaphorically speaking, that they could have blown up or someone else could have blown up, but it's no longer in good standing. And it looks like they don't want to rebuild, whatever that is. This also could be an epiphany. Often the Tower comes to me in readings like an epiphany, a sudden enlightenment, like, oh, I broke this problem down and I see it in a new way. Or the wall is removed so I can see the forest for the trees. You know, something like that. And then you could be dealing with a Cancer. What is the Tower? Is that Scorpio? And then the 4 of Swords fell on the floor. 4 of Swords is about laying something to rest. That Tower looks like it's laying something to rest. It's meditation. It's prayer. It's rest. Resting your mind. Resting your mind. Just allowing things to be. Some of y'all, it's time to clean. You got cobwebs. But right now, it's time to rest. When you lay down at night, to have a clear conscience. To just feel good. To know that what was, what is, what will be, will be. It's kind of what I'm getting that from the last reading from Taurus, which I think they had the Ten of Pentacles too. Didn't we have Ten of Pentacles out here? Am I imagining that? I swear I saw the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, where are they? Okay, the sun. What is the sun? What is this enlightenment, this clarity, this joy, this happiness, this new beginning, this good health? What is the sun for Aquarius? Or for whoever's watching this that's drawn to this video. What is the sun? What are you manifesting? This beautiful energy. Ten of Cups and the sun. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Illumination. Are you going to tell me? What is the sun? Tell us. For the highest good of all. There we go. Justice. Very good. Justice. Libra energy. There's a lot of majors here, so this is a change. Manifesting a big change. The universe balancing itself out as it does. The higher mind. The higher good. The good being illuminated. You could just be dealing with a Libra, Leo, with a Nine of Cups. With Ace of Cups with that. Look, that's a Ten of Cups. A dream come true, a wish fulfilled. Something that makes you really grateful. And look, 1111. That's wonderful. A dream come true. Wow, Aquarius. That's beautiful. The Six of Cups is after that. And then the Six of Pentacles, 66. That's high vibing. Aquarius. This is beautiful. This is really good energy. You're manifesting something wonderful. Open up and feel that energy. Allow it in. Strength. And I shuffled. And I can tell I shuffled because they're all in different order now, but they still came out. And that's what happens. The Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and then the Five of Swords. The Six of Cups is often explained as someone from the past, a soulmate from the past, a friend from the past, a lover, someone you knew other lifetimes ago. You take it where it resonates. But there's a higher power looking over you. And there's a destined meeting, a destined connection here. And it's true love. Because there's a giving from the heart that's not asking for anything in return. There's just true love reciprocated back and forth. And kindness, I'm being drawn to this cat. I'm sorry. It's just kind of like asking her to pay attention. So it makes me want to pay attention to the flowers, which are red, romance, passion. And also she's looking up at him and he's kind of looking down. So you could be dealing with someone who's really shy. This could be you. Some kind of magician. Because he's reminding me of the magician with his tools and his, from the garden. A prince. I'm noticing the lily pads that I've never noticed before. The Six of Pentacles. Again, two sexes, two sexes is very good. Six is about justice, Venus, beauty, love, abundance. You get two sixes, that's double the abundance, double the love, double the fun. This is about giving. These two cards are about giving from a pure heart. You see how she's dressed all in green. The heart center is represented in green because your love can grow, right? And you're giving a plant to, and you nourish the plant, and it will continue to grow, right? You're giving to the universe, or there could be needy energy around, or things pulling at you, things that have been around for a while. But there's enlightenment here of a higher purpose, the higher view, the divinity of it all. And knowing that what you give out always comes back to you tenfold and more. The Five of Swords is about someone who has won all the swords, right? She's in this deck. It's her magical power has proven in this instant that she's more magically powerful than them, and she's taken their swords. So it's proven that she's the stronger witch. But these are her friends, and she's let her ego get away with her. And so they're crying, but she's smiling because she's won. But they're crying because the way she's done it is not in a kind way. So it's an energy to remember to always play nice, and is it worth it to always win? And how are you looking at winning? And this doesn't have to be you. I'm just speaking about the card. This could be you're dealing with someone around you. It's like, so in the future, people are going to remember, your friends are going to remember. They're not going to want to invest or do these things with you if you're not going to respect them. And again, it reminds me, and wasn't I just talking about Legally Blonde? In the movie, she has an old friend that she's representing in the end. And she goes up to get a statement from her. And she tells her where she was, but she asks her, please don't tell anyone where I was or what I was doing. She could have been getting a bikini wax. Who knows what was happening. But the point is when she went back to her friends and colleagues, the other lawyers she's working with, when they asked her to tell her, they actually commanded her for her to tell them, where was she? It's your job to tell me. And she's like, no, I promised I wouldn't tell. And she's my friend, and all you have to hear from me is that she's innocent, and that I know that her alibi, where she told me and what she was doing, and all the things that she just said, is I believe her. I know her. I know what kind of person she is, and she didn't do this crime. So it's just like sticking by your friends is the energy. And so you could have dealt with a friend in the past that just did something in it, or a family member, and it just really hurt you. And it's like, do I want to deal with them again? And they could be very smug about it. They're like, well, what? I'm powerful, kind of thing. Narcissistic kind of vibe. But just dealing with that. And it's with this Six of Pentacles, it's like you give them a little bit of energy. Just a little bit. There you go. It's just a little tiny bit. That's all you get. Because I am good and glowing and in my energy. And you don't change me. I continue to move forward in my light, right? And a little bit is just a little bit. A little bit is all right. Okay, so it's just the strength in dealing with that memory. Oh, that memory. Oh, and still dealing with that person. The strength of the trauma of that, the whatever that is for you. A memory of someone just doing you wrong when they could have done you right. What is the King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles could also, represent a father. I was eating some ice cream. It was my daughter's birthday. We were eating some ice cream and cookies. King of Pentacles. What is this? The Five of Wands in reverse with the King of Cups and the Emperor. Now that makes sense. This doesn't make sense. The Five of Wands is a lot of witches bickering. Each one thinks they're right and everybody else is wrong. And meanwhile, they're not watching what they're doing, and their cauldron's bubbling over and there's a fire on the floor. No one's getting along here. Here, it's saying everyone's starting to get along. Things are mended. The fight is over. They saved the house. They saved the floor. They used the fire extinguisher. Everything's all right. But this energy being here with the strength, it's like putting out a fire. The fire is put out. And that's funny because the King of Cups, he's got plenty of water to put out the fire. There could be a message coming in from a father figure. A kind, loving message. Someone who's emotionally mature. Someone who's been holding back from you. Or you just haven't heard from in quite some time. And they could have a plan. They see a future and they want to discuss something with you. That's really powerful, divine masculine energy here. Someone from the heart. What about the Hermit? The Hermit, that was fast. The Hermit is the world. The Hermit is the world with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oof. Queen of Swords in reverse is not somebody you want to deal with. That's somebody that's out of control. It has some not nice things to say. Nothing nice to, just negative thoughts repeating in your head over and over again. But the world is a cycle complete. Cutting that out, right? And moving to the Hermit, understanding the higher perspective that other people's mentality doesn't have to do with you. Like, people mirror certain beliefs that we have, yes, and everything can be a lesson. Everything is always a learning experience. You can always look for the higher meaning and send it love. There's an alchemization that can happen at any time, anywhere. And this is you knowing that. This is you. I see the higher perspective. I see the wind of spirit. I see how spirit comes in and can change things like that, like a blink of an eye, and make things better. They can heal things. I hear my higher power. I hear my higher source. You could be manifesting a Virgo, and you could absolutely be manifesting your North Node, your inner guidance, your inner hermit. You could be in hermit mode. And it's saying to go into hermit mode, to climb to that mountain, so to speak, and be in solitude for a little bit, to manifest greater wealth for yourself, greater business, great strength, great happiness. The star within you, right? You are the star, the Aquarius, the great humanity within you. And I'm saying this because this is a manifestation candle from, I can't think of this witchy subscription that I have, but it's there is a spell on this candle to manifest higher, I wanted to say higher guidance because I'm touching the Hermit, but look, it got all over this card, the candle wax. So that's interesting. And look, it's right there on the cane almost. It's like, it's reminding me of the Two of Wands. You can lean on spirit. You might be weary, but you reach the mountaintop and you will know. With the Emperor and the world, the cycle will complete and there'll be great joy that comes in. A time of letting go of worries. Let go of expectations. Treat yourself nicely. Eat well. Drink your water. Drink your smoothies. Pineapples. I think that's so interesting. This was reminding me of a tear. That also looks like something else that I'm not going to say. That's just, we're going to go there. The Hermit. The Hermit and the world. Hermit and the world. Hermit's rocking your world. You could be dealing with the Virgo. For sure. Definitely could be dealing with Virgo, Leo. Or this could be in your chart. You could have Virgo rising. 8 of Pentacles. Very focused. Getting things done. 8 of Pentacles. You could be exceptionally tired. Running out of battery. 333, 322. Actually, it was 3312. 12 is a 3. 12 is an angelic number. There you are. 8 of Pentacles and the star. And what's at the cut is, let's see, the Two of Wands. And didn't I say the Hermit looked like the Two of Wands? It's like just waiting on something, you know, like really just putting your attention on your humanities, the world, what lights you up, your passion, right? So that's what you work on. And then the 8 of Cups, walking towards that wish fulfillment, walking towards what it is that you want. 2 8s, that's powerful. That's big. That energy you're putting out and putting into what you're doing, that love that you're putting into it. It's reminding me of the Magician card. Calling from heaven to earth. From heaven to earth. There's this saying, I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Manifesting what's in heaven as above, so below. This right here looks like a little person. And it's not. It's the cat, isn't it? Yeah, it's the cat. But to me, it looked like someone it's like a spirit is with you. Also kind of looked like a frog, and now it looks like a dinosaur. You could be studying archaeology or dinosaur or something, and That's your love, that's your passion. Biology, that's cool. The study of water,